Pick Six brought to you by Davidson's Liquors. Our topic today, the 6 most disappointing performances from the Broncos on Saturday night against Houston. And I'm going first. All right, for me, they brought in a punter named Spencer Lanning to compete with Britton Colquitt, and Britton Colquitt outkicked him on Saturday night. Number 5, Cody Latimer. I want to see them throw the ball to Cody Latimer more. I don't know that they threw it to him.
Repeat how the question is put.
The Broncos, who had the most disappointing performances on Saturday night. And it's not necessarily about Cody Latimer. For me, it's about the fact they didn't throw to Cody Latimer.
He didn't have a disappointing performance. He didn't ever get the ball to
It's disappointing to me that they didn't throw the ball to him. Number 4 is Jordan Norwood. They want him to make this team, and I believe he's playing himself off this team. Number 3, Omar Bolden. I wanted to see more from him in punt returning. He returned 2 punts for a total of 7 yards.
And one of them, he was trying to do something.
Yeah. I was disappointed in the play calling because I want to see Peyton Manning roll out a few times. I want to see Peyton Manning go under center because I just want to see how he handles those things. So what we saw was a lot of what looked like last year and the year before with Peyton Manning. I want to see him do those things that Gary Kubiak will have him do eventually. So I was a little bit disappointed in that. And number 1 is Monte Ball. 4 carries, 4 yards, and I believe he's now 4th on the depth chart. 4s are wild.
Well, maybe the question should have been the 6 things that disappointed you the most.
Sure.
Not players. Play calling is, last I looked,
Yeah,
there's
sure,
no
that'd be a better way to put it.
guy that's not called play caller. There's nobody on the team. Woody, it's my turn, I guess. Monte Ball. And that's really unfair because he only carried the ball like twice. So how could we be disappointed, guy? I mean, he went for no yards on one. I think he went to up the middle, got a couple of yards, and he went outside and got tripped up and went out of bounds. But that probably wasn't. Ben Garland, did he disappoint me? He's just, we don't know. We're not seeing anything out of him. So I probably, the question is probably, and I came up with it, it's probably a lousy question. So, well,
let's play along anyway.
Ben Garland. Okay, number 4. Let's try to get somebody that actually was disappointing. Shelley Smith. See, that's unfair because Shelley, we don't know whether Shelley Smith was.
So all 3 have been unfair. They're your picks.
I know. I know. I should be shot. 3, Chris. Again, I actually thought the backup offensive line played well. They were criticized in that unit was criticized after the first game. I thought they did fine.
Yeah.
Except that Osweiler came under pressure a couple times, and I don't think the interception had anything to do with that. He was just throwing to the wrong spot.
Pass. Yeah.
So number 2, is there anybody that disappointed me? Number 2, Antonio Smith. Has he?
I didn't even notice him in the game.
Has he laid a brick the entire 2 games?
Wonder if all that other stuff is affecting him.
I saw him on the sideline. I saw him on the sideline, but I never saw him in the game. I don't know whether he's playing at all, so I'm disappointed. Hello. Number 1, Marvin Austin Jr. He didn't play in the game. He had a chance to actually play about half the plays this year. And what I don't understand, which kind of disappoints me, if you don't like him, if he showed up out of shape and he hurt his groin or something, but he's out of shape, you put him on the IR for the full year. Why? Why pay him? Why not release him? What was that all about?
I don't know.
I guess we should ask that question.
Yeah.
So I apologize. It's a lousy answer to the question. Who disappointed me? Bolton had a nice little thing going on back there where he was going to try and circle, and a guy got through and tripped him up. If he gotten past that guy, I think he was going to be able to get to the other side and have a nice return.
If he can do a decent job returning punts, he solves a lot of problems for them.
He's going to be fine. I think he'll be fine.
Returning punts,
there.
you think he'll be fine?
They don't have, Trendon Holiday is out there. I'd like to see somebody that can return it 100 yards, but Omar Bolden did. I saw him when he was a rookie. He took one back for a touchdown in a game, in an exhibition game. They just don't. There aren't that many guys left. Who is out there that really, there's no Rick Upchurch and there's no Billy White Shoes Johnson.
You're going to have to see who gets cut.
I just don't think that player exists anymore. How many times do you see guys return kickoffs and punts? It happens so rarely.
The days of Devin Hester are over, huh?
Yeah, I just don't think it's out there. It happens every once in a while.
Yeah.
against the Broncos.
All right, that was our Pick Six, sponsored by Davidson's Liquors. Fans of this show, the sports show, can get $10 off any online order, $50 or more at davidsonsdenver.com. Again, you got to do it online, davidsonsdenver.com, and use the promo code SPORTSSHOW10. SPORTSSHOW10, the number 10.